let's make a piece of ductwork. Okay, so we talked about taking flat sheets of metal. What I do is I'll write down the size. We need a duct 8 by 12 square. I write the total length that I need, and then we're going to cut it. 21 1/4. Done. So we take our cut piece and we have to measure. So we use this, what we call a Christmas tree. And what it does is it puts a nice little mark in there. So we need a 1-inch mark on one side, and then we turn it over and we put a 1/4-inch mark on this side like that. Okay. Now we have to measure, where are we going to bend this thing? It's 8 inches wide. So we add 1 inch and we go to 9, and we make a nice little bend here. We make a scribe, we call a scribe. Has a mark. Then we take another tool, and wherever this thing is going to bend, we have to make a little notch. So this will automatically take a notch out of it, like that. Another notch on this side. We're ready to bend it. Okay, so we made all our notches. Now we have to bend it. This is called a brake, sheet metal brake, and it makes all the bends for us. So we open it up, and the first thing we're going to do is what we call a cross brake. We put a diagonal on the duct, and what happens is when you put that diagonal in, it gives it rigidity, gives it a little bit more strength, so the duct does a ping, pop, ping, and pop when the air goes through it. If it's properly sized, it shouldn't make that noise. But sometimes clients forget to change their filters or something else happens, and we get a lot more pressure in the duct, and that's what causes the popping. I also like to put the cross brake in there because it's almost like a signature. Gives it more rigidity. All right, so we've done that. Now we're going to go over and show you this really cool machine. So now we made the bends. Now somehow we have to connect these two. And what we do there is a process called a Pittsburgh, where we take this flat piece, this machine is going to bend it into that little notch so we can secure it. Let's watch. And there it is. So we've got this one side done. Now what we have to do is we have to put a 90-degree bend on here, because that's what tucks into the Pittsburgh joint, and then we flap this over. We do that with this thing called a cheek bender. It automatically is adjusted to exactly the width that I need. I just do that. Last bend. We have to bend these to 90 degrees. Since these two are small, we're going to do 2 of them at the same time. We just line it up to those notches that we made previously with those handheld notchers. That gives me an exact location of where to bend it. And then I just bend up 90 degrees, like so. Open her back up. Now we're ready to put it together. There's the two sides. Pittsburgh on one side, 1/4-inch bend on the other. So all we do now is put them together. The 1/4-inch bend goes neatly into the Pittsburgh. And now we just put it together. So we banged it over. Now we have this electric machine that'll automatically do it. So hold your ears. Okay, so now we made a square duct. Vince, how do you put them together? Very simple. We use 2 devices. We use something called an S-slip, and we use a drive cleat. First thing I have to do is I have all these straight edges. I need to create a place where I can push this on where it will grab both sides of the duct and keep it together. And we do that by bending. We bend a nice little bend. As soon as I get it in there like that, and I squeeze and I bend it like so. And if you'll see on here, this will grab both sides and pull them together. That's what the drive does. The S-slip goes on the other side. So we slip the 2 sides in, the other half comes along, we put that together, bend these over, our ducts are connected. We wanted to show you how to make ductwork because some of our clients, when we tell them, hey, we've got your job scheduled, the equipment's coming, we have to make the ductwork. A lot of times we have to make custom ductwork. And as you saw in this video, it takes time to properly measure, cut, put together, secure ductwork. So I hope this helps. This is Vince DiFilippo with your HVAC tip of the day.